This whole idea came about last year when we went to see Scottish Enterprise, and we spoke to Scottish Enterprise and said, look, we've got this idea that we think it's important that we recognise exporters in Scotland. And they said, hey, you know, that fits in really well with what we're trying to do. And so the idea of the awards came about from there, and then we've developed them and set them up. Now this is the first year. Tonight we just had a superb awards ceremony in Glasgow, and we've had 6 awards tonight for exporting companies in Scotland. You know, we've had quite a lot of interest from companies all over Scotland from a variety of sectors. BQ is, we've been concentrating on looking at entrepreneurs across the spectrum in Scotland, but exporting is really the crux of what makes the success of the country. And so the awards are really recognition of companies who are actually making that leap from being, you know, good British companies, Scottish companies, to actually going into the export market, and that is really fundamentally important for the success of the economy in the UK and in Scotland.
We very much have a very good strong base in Scotland with the oil industry in Scotland. That's been very good and supportive for us, and basically we're trying to take those technologies global and been very successful in doing that. We've been concentrating on the Americas, Far East, Australia, been very good growth business for us, and really just taking what we do very well and expanding that in the world.
I think Fedra is important to the world because we provide a solution to zero waste in food service. Because you can't recycle food with plastic in it, you can't recycle plastic with food in it. That's the same worldwide, it's not just in the UK. Yes, the UK might be ahead in terms of food waste recycling in front of the rest of the world, but we can help drive that in other countries and really push for zero waste and a lot more food waste recycling globally.
We are very positive about our expansion because we've got fantastic agents who really appreciate the work and the craftsmanship. And the mood at the moment is returning back to made in Scotland, made in Europe, and appreciating craft and appreciating workmanship. And this is where our opportunity is to follow the worldwide global trends using traditional craftsmanship.
The US is one of our main targets, but we're also working in Canada and Australia and New Zealand because we've got the site in English at the minute. But it's an obvious move to take it into, for example, Spanish and address Latin America as well. There's a lot of people there that need to learn maths and languages, and it's really the next big move for us.
The fact that we're delivering something online means that we can evolve really quickly, and that has been great for us because we can get feedback from teachers in the morning, and by the afternoon we've made a release on the website, and that is something that, you know, in the traditional market you can't do as well. So it's an exciting business to be part of too, because it's constantly changing.
Export's a key market for us. To build the business as fast as we hope to, we've got to look at all markets from day one. So not only are we putting resources into building the UK market, we're also putting a lot of resources into the international market. And what we have to remember is that the UK only has 60 odd million people. But if we look at the rest of the world, and especially China, where we're exporting to now, we're broadcasting to a much larger audience, and that's why we find it key as a young brand looking to build fast to focus on export.
Our business is very much an international business. From day one it was set up with the aim of being focused on international markets, both from an export position within Scotland, but also setting up bases internationally to support customers 24 hours a day. Key for businesses who are looking for translations at any time of the day or night that we've got operational teams. Export has been absolutely the core from day one within the 24.
Well, what I've said as the editor of BQ Scotland is that I'm hoping to interview, or at least talk at length to all of the companies that have been shortlisted tonight, and talk about their export journey, and actually, you know, drill down into see, well, what have they done, where are they going, what's the success stories for them, where are the new markets for them, and actually try and do a lot more to try and tell the stories of how companies are exporting out there to absolutely different markets around the world.